President Trump drops an F-bomb as he shows his frustration with both Israel and Iran. CNN, the master of fake news, is back at it again, and 128 Democrats vote with the Republicans to not impeach President Donald Trump. Here's the top 5 reasons Trump is trending today. All right, number 1 reason Trump is trending today, he went viral this morning after dropping the F-bomb on Israel and Iran, showing his frustration with both of them not complying to the ceasefire. President Donald Trump scolded both Israel for saying, hey, as soon as I announced the ceasefire, we agreed to it. Within minutes, you're firing, dumping everything that you have. And then Iran, right after the ceasefire goes into the effect, they fire a random missile, one missile, and then Israel unloaded on them in response. So President Donald Trump, very aggravated with both Israel and Iran. Also posting on X, on Truth Social, saying, Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around and head home while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And so that's it. Right now, as far as we know, the ceasefire now is holding, but both of them had to try to get their last licks in there. Anyway, President Donald Trump, mission accomplished by taking out the nuclear facilities. Now, number 2 reason Trump is trending, CNN is trying to tell you that President Trump did not take out the nuclear facilities. They put out an article today saying early U.S. intel assessment suggests strikes on Iran did not destroy nuclear sites. And, of course, it's sources say. So they have this BS article. The assessment, which has not been previously reported, was produced by the Defense Intelligence Agency, the Pentagon's intelligence arm. It is based on a battle damage assessment conducted by U.S. Central Command in an aftermath of the U.S. strikes, one source said. So CNN trying to do their best to cast doubt on the success of this mission. President Donald Trump totally destroyed CNN this morning, also MSNBC, calling them gutless in their reporting. Caroline Levitt quoted this CNN report saying, fake news CNN strikes again. This alleged assessment is flat out wrong and was classified as top secret, but was still leaked to CNN by an anonymous low-level loser in the intelligence community. So listen, this is what I don't get. Nobody knew this attack was coming. Nobody knew about it. Nobody had any idea about it. They kept it tight, and this is why the mission was so successful. Yet all of a sudden, there's somebody within their leaks that, we didn't get the target. None of that makes sense. Even CNN is on there saying that if you watch this one interview, it's priceless because they're saying, they do chant death. Iran does chant death to America, but they're mostly friendly about it. And one CNN reporter that's in Iran, they told me death to America, but they were friendly about it. It's unbelievable what we have to listen to. But now you also had President Donald Trump quoting Pete Hegseth saying, based on everything we have seen, and I've seen it all, our bombing campaign obliterated Iran's ability to create nuclear weapons. Our massive bombs hit exactly the right spot at each target and worked perfectly. The impact of those bombs is buried under a mountain of rubble in Iran. So anyone who says the bombs were not devastating is just trying to undermine the president and the successful mission. And that is the truth. So I'm taking President Donald Trump's word and Pete Hegseth's word over CNN and MSNBC. Number 3 reason Trump is trending today, ICE has been capturing these Iranian nationals that are in America. This has growing concerns about there being a sleeper cell in here from Iran that's going to be activated. More Iranians with criminal histories were arrested by ICE in a security sweep, the worst of the worst. Officials tout being full throttle on identifying and arresting known suspected terrorists as Iran sleeper cell threats continue. At least 5 more Iranian nationals were arrested yesterday, in addition to the 11 announced by the Department of Homeland Security today. So this is one of the things we've had, myself included. One of these concerns is that will there be some type, because we have so many millions of these people that have been let in and unchecked, unverified by Joe Biden. We don't know who's here. We don't know what they're up to. So it's always great to see anybody connected to Iran that's been. I think we need to do the same thing for the Chinese nationals that snuck into our country, without a doubt. We focus on the gangbangers and all of these illegal cartel members and stuff like that, but the Chinese nationals, the Iran nationals, anybody from the Middle East that came in here, got to be deported out of this country very quickly. Number 4 reason Trump is trending today, this lunatic loser, Al Green, who put on a typical spectacle at the State of the Union, waving his cane at President Donald Trump. He comes up with an impeachment articles, or he motions to impeach President Donald Trump, and 128 Democrats joined the GOP to block this stupid measure from Al Green. So the total vote you had was 344 to 79 of the people that voted to kill this resolution to impeach President Donald Trump. Al Green, again, another grandstander, another one of these people that's there for theatrics, just like we saw with the Jose Padilla and the guy that was now he's wiped out of the mayoral race in New York, but he was another one, Brad Lander or something like that. They all put on the show, and that's exactly what Al Green did. He's putting on a show, and he looked ridiculous doing it, and even 128 members of his own party who hate Trump realized the ridiculousness of what he was trying to do here and trying to impeach him over the successful taking out of the nuclear facilities that every president prior to him for the last 40 years has been talking about doing. Trump gets it done. And they say, he's saying, it's unconstitutional. Meanwhile, just in 2016 alone, Barack Obama dropped 26,000 bombs on like 7 different countries without any congressional approval. Get out of here, Al Green. Number 5 reason Trump is trending today. Trump asks SCOTUS to punish this radical judge, Brian Murphy, for rejecting the court decision. Now, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of President Donald Trump that he has the right to immediately deport these criminal, illegal aliens to any country that will accept them. And you have the radical judge that was shoved through the Senate at the last minute in December, just 6 months ago, by Joe Biden before he went out the door. He brought in this radical who has now, he's from Boston, and he has rejected the Supreme Court's decision, saying it's not going to stop me from doing it. Now, where are all the Democrats that they're constantly accusing Trump of, he's going to defy the Supreme Court? He can't do that. He's a dictator. He's a dictator if he does that. Well, doesn't that apply here to this Brian Murphy guy who is actually saying he is going to defy the Supreme Court? Should this guy not be impeached and thrown out? I mean, what more do you need? This is the hypocritical left. But because the guy is standing up to Trump, I'm gonna not listen to the Supreme Court, and I'm still gonna bring back the 8 people, the gangbangers, the rapists, the murderers, the people that Trump deported to Sudan or wherever it was. I'm gonna bring them back to the United States. I mean, this guy is a lunatic. He's unhinged, and he should be impeached and barred from ever being a judge anywhere ever again. But you will not see the left stand up and say, this guy is a dictator or he's an insurrectionist. None of that. This guy needs to be out, and all these illegals need to be deported to any country that will take them. That's the breakdown I got for you guys here today. If you enjoy the rundowns, make sure you follow the podcast. You can hear top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.